And hello, my dear sweet Netherlings. All right, get on in here. Get on in here. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Get on in. Come on, let's get you on in here. There we go. There's the lo-fi music. There. Oh no, no, no! It was fine. What the fuck? No, y'all. Wait, are we back? Okay, that took a second. Okay, I don't think it likes the transition button. Fuck. All right, I'm here. Don't worry, it stuttered. I'm here. What's up, everyone? How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, no, that was a moment. It had a time. It had a second. It had a second. What's up, everyone? What's up? Everything is good. We back. For some reason, it happens before where it doesn't like the transition button very much. I'm not sure why. What's up? Hello. I'm doing okay. I'm coming at you from the middle of nowhere. Literally the middle of nowhere. And like, it's okay here. It's okay. I'm using a different setup than I'm used to. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Morning, Zanny. Morning. I'm not sure how good the connection is out here in the middle of nowhere, but like, I'm kind of like, fuck it, you know? I might as well try and fail to stream than like not try to stream at all, you know? Let me make sure that like my audio settings are actually like all good as well. I think the space I'm in is like kind of low key, like a little bit echoey. So like I'm like doing the thing. I'm hoping. Yeah. I haven't got my noise reduction. There we go. That'll probably help. Just throw in some of this and that'll do. There we go. Much better. There we go. Okay. I can go back to some feral behavior. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, everyone. I'm doing okay. Journey here was good. Got stuck on like a layover for like a while, but heck, we're in the middle of nowhere and we're having some fun, right? And of course, Azula, thank you very, very much for the 2 months, noms the wall and ceiling. You're never going to be able to get back to having a normal sleep schedule. I'm sorry. It's too late for that. You're too far gone. You're way too far gone for a normal sleep schedule at this point. It's just the way of things. It's just the way. We can't control this. It's the way things are from now on. You're stuck. You're stuck with me. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted memberships as well. Thank you, Azula. And of course, I hope you're enjoying it here in the club. Thank you very much. And a big mwah to you. And Irene is Irene. Thank you for the 16 months as well. Time flies. 16 months. You're old. And Feely as well. Feely, thank you very much for the super. How are you doing? I'm leaving the club for a big event this weekend. I wish you a lot of fun with the other Netherlings. I hope you I hope I'll find back safely to you. Hey, all good. Enjoy. Have some fun. Go do your thing. Did you get the view of the forest you wanted? Kind of. I got the view of like the gardens. They put me in like a place with a view to a garden, which is nice. I've already like started the thing today. It's been like I didn't get in till like 11 p.m. last night, and I woke up today at like 6 a.m. because I literally like had breakfast. I got my blood pressure checked and stuff like that, and I'm like, everything's fine, a little bit high, but everything's fine, you know, same as usual. Literally the entire day is just like filled out with me doing things. Oh, and I should probably say now, I was going to plan to do a Zatsu tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to do the Zatsu, the little gorilla Zatsu that I wanted to do with you guys tomorrow, because it lands right when like another appointment is. So I'm getting like another checkup thing while that would be. So it's gonna be 3 days that you're without me, okay? 3 days. You're gonna be without me on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and I'll be back on Tuesday. Okay? All good. I know. You know me. I would stream non-stop if I could. Get those checkups, king, right? No worries, do your thing. Yeah. All right. It's okay. It's all good. You know how it is. The Incubus is doing his thing. I'll be back to my regular schedule come next week. Gotta hold down the fort. Indeed, you gotta hold down the fort. It's really weird streaming from somewhere that like isn't my place, you know? It's really weird. It feels like we've taken a trip back to like 1.0 land, you know? Having like a weird little setup with like no idea what's going on. Actually, what are even my mic settings right now? Are they okay, those are my mics. Yeah, my mic settings are normal. My mic settings are normal. It feels like a trip going back to like 1.0 land, you know? It's like wait a minute, what am I doing again? This isn't the way it's meant to be. What is this? Mwah, there you go. Oh goodness. See. We'll be a bit feral, but otherwise it's fine. It's fine. You know I adore you guys for being feral. It's wonderful. In other news, apart from it being Yowie Day, which, by the way, Yowie Day, like I wouldn't find a way to stream on Yowie Day somehow, right? Somehow, some way, right? Father, can I have the drinks on the top? No. Netherlings, take that Netherling to the wall. So apart from me somehow finding a way to stream during Yowie Day, there's a new update for the Fields of Mystria, which is awesome. Okay, absolutely awesome. And we get to finally like go on dates with March and stuff. Wait, sorry, I'm fucking with my microphone again. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so we finally get to go on like dates with March and stuff, which is fucking awesome. Okay, appreciate that, love that. We love some March. March is great. Okay, we love that little like pouty little 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 blacksmith. Okay, adore that little guy. Hi Zanny. Hi. My flight was all right, but I ended up getting stuck in Amsterdam for like 4 hours, bruh. Okay, so let me tell you. One. Okay, I got stuck in Amsterdam for 4 hours. Oh, my days. I was meant to have like a transfer flight, so I flew out, right? And I was meant to land in Amsterdam, have like a 1 hour changeover, and then like get into the next flight and like end up there. No TSA troubles this time. Of course they swabbed me. Why even ask? Of course they swabbed me. I dressed like a fucking normie this time and they still swabbed me. They swabbed the case. They swabbed the deck of cards in the case because they wanted to know if the cards had crack on them or something. I'm like, nah, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. And of course, at the same time as well, like I ended up getting like stuck in Amsterdam for like a little while. And also, thank you for the 16 months. Why does this sound like a precursor for a horror movie? Glad for the stream. It's the anniversary of my first job and with the club. Also, happy Nurses Day. Hey, Nurses Day falls on Yowie Day. I think we both know that I'm going to prioritize Yowie Day, but also thank you, nurses. Mwah. Thank you very, very much, darling. And random fan 𝓂𝓻 as well. Oh, one of two. Hey, 𝓂𝓼𝓾𝓻. The anniversary of the day it's the anniversary of the day I was cut out. C-section, baby, this month. And what makes it worse, it's a milestone for me. I will be turning 40 this month, and to make it not as painful for me, can I have you welcoming me into Chronehood, Zanny? Random fan 𝓂𝓻. Well, you know what? Welcome to Chronehood, random fan 𝓂𝓻. Of course, thank you for the well, first of all, thank you very, very much for the 15 months, and also thank you very much for the super, but also welcome to Chrondom. Okay, I hope you like it here. You can start being cantankerous, having strange expectations of others that you will never hope to replicate within yourself. You can continue to be stranger and more wild. Okay, you can bathe in the blood of a unicorn to retrieve your youth, which is also something that now becomes available. That's on the that's an option for you as well. And yeah, no, that works. That works. You know, do the thing. Go have fun. Go do the thing. Please, guys, no happy birthdays. No happy birthdays. Either way, though, happy 40th. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Okay, go be chaotic, have some fun. Of course, huge love to you. Okay, it's gonna be a thing. There you go. And of course, Brit, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much for the super resident FSP insider. No worries about tomorrow's stream. Your health is more important. We'd rather know that our Incubus is healthy and taking care of himself. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, I'm going to be taking care of myself always. Always, always, always. Always, 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 always. Oh, goodness. Hell yeah. And of course, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the 1 year as well. It's only been a year, or it's already been a year. It's already been a year. You guys have been, like, going fast, though. You've been moving quick with everything, all things considered. You've been, like, kind of going really, really fast. Like, the year's gone really quick. Oh, Zanny, it's been a while since I make a stream because I've been con crunching. My birthday is in a week, and I got a con for it. You've got the cosplay. You've got this, darling. Go do your thing. You're gonna do amazing. It's so scary. It's so scary. Well, hey, time in the club goes so fast. It's a good club. 1 year. Congrats on 1 year in the club. And 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships as well. Also, sorry if I'm a little quiet this stream as well, because or a little quieter. I'm not sure how echoey the space I'm in is, because it's very echoey here for me. Echo, 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 echo. It's one of those like modern ass rooms, you know? It's one of the rooms where they've tried to design it really modern with all the white and the glass and stuff, but really it just makes me look like I'm in grippy sock jail. So like, you know, I appreciate the room design, but also I'm in grippy sock jail. So I'm like, you know, you sound fine to me. Ah, my thank you, darling. Yeah, no, literally, like, I tried to find a desk to, like, you know, what's the word? I tried to find a desk to, like, what's the word? I tried to find a desk to set up my mic on, and because it's, like, a mic that screws into the base of the desk, and, like, I kid you not, everything's made of fucking glass, so, like, you know? So I was like, I can't attach my mic stand to anything because it'll smash all the glass here. So I'm literally like, I've built my entire little streaming setup in the window because the window's the only thing with like a little bit to screw into the desk or like a little, with like a solid base that I can attach my mic stand to. So literally I've built a nest on the window. So I'm like, we're literally streaming from in the window, which is cute. We're sat on, I don't know if you guys can hear this. I'm sat on the window frame, streaming to you. I'm curled up in a ball of blankets on a window frame. I look very Omega. You'd love it. And of course, resounding bitch. There we go. Sorry, OBS disconnected for a second. There we go. There we go. Okay, and resounding rise, resident buffling. Hi Zanny. Bites you, 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 bites you. Thank you, resounding rise. Much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. All right, get in here. Get in here. The Omega is glowing, right? It's very, very nest. Very nest. So I'm letting you guys know we might get the odd stutter this stream. So this stream's going to be like a little bit shorter than our normal streams. This is maybe going to only be like an hour and a half, maybe 2, because I wanted to like check in. This is more of like a cozy check-in stream with everyone just while I'm away to make sure that you guys are like fed, you're okay, you're doing good while I'm gone and stuff like that, you know? I kind of wanted it to be like a cozy little like, you know, hour and a half, 2 hour check-in. So, you know, because I'm running off of like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm running off of like middle of nowhere Wi-Fi, and I have no idea I have no idea how this stream is like alive right now. I have no fucking clue. No clue. None whatsoever. So we're gonna just try and figure this out at the same time. So it's a cozy while I'm away type beat stream. Okay. There. Do they have coffee there? Yes. Yes. The first thing I was told by one of the doctors was to drink less coffee. I'm going to choose to ignore that medical advice. He doesn't know me. The first thing I was told was, have you tried drinking? Because literally, I got like my blood pressure done, and they were like, "Oh, it's a tiny bit high for your age," and I'm like, "Well, I'm 127, well, like 128. Of course, it's going to be a little bit, you know, whatever." And they're like, "Have you tried drinking less coffee?" And I'm like, "Wow, you should kill your." Hey, you should delete right now in Minecraft. Zaddy. Zaddy, wow. Less coffee, Zaddy. I don't care. That's never gonna happen. Don't take them to be the caffeine. Doctor, don't say that in front of the coffee. The crone needs his coffee. I do. Also, fun fact, we have more people in there. I was like going through my analytics. We have more people in there like 50s and like their 40s and 50s watching us than we have kids, which is fucking wild. Also, Vanya, Netherbrand's Blazelust loving boy kisser. 5 months. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. 5 months. Tee-hee. Hee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Hee-hee-hee-hee-hee. And Lizzie the Heart, thank you very much for the 16 months. Hi, Bunny. Hope your heart's doing okay. I think your heart's too big because you love us all so much. And you're kind, and that's what's causing the issues. All the best. Hey, why thank you, darling. And you know what? Maybe it is, but yeah, I'm going to keep doing the things that I do. I'm going to keep trying to be a heckin' sweetie. You know how it goes. Oh, goodness. Literally, I'm drinking a coffee right now. They're like, consider drinking less coffee. I'm like, how about you consider leaving? Leave the room. Go. I can't be around you right now. They should also tell you not to drink wine also. Really? They want me to be boring? Is that it? They want me to be boring? Brit, thank you for the silver. Zanny, less coffee. Wow, these doctors clearly don't know what the Incubus, don't know about Incubus and how much coffee he requires. Right? I don't think they understand. Some people might need to drink less coffee, right? Some people might need to drink less coffee, but you don't understand. They don't understand that, like, an Incubus is partially fueled by coffee, okay? There's like 4 things that go into running an Incubus. 4 things, okay? Attention, affection, coffee, sex. Those are like the 4 things I need, okay? And protein powder. 5 things, okay? Five things, okay? 5 things that go into an Incubus, okay? And then that's like some of them. That's the backline of it. Knew that last one was coming. Not surprised by number 4. Oh, there's more coffee than blood in my body. There is, bro. You cut me open, I get it. You cut me open, I bleed espresso. Sure, there's not a 6th thing that counts as an Incubus, or does that go? That goes into section 4. That goes into section 4, fic writers. I'm 80% coffee. I am 80% coffee. That's me, espresso. I am espresso. But yeah, I got stuck in Amsterdam for 4 hours. So like, my flight got delayed by an hour, and I missed my changeover because I was still in the air. So I end up in Amsterdam, and I'm like, hey guys. So I walk up to the desk, I'm like, hey guys, I have no flight. And they're like, oh, we don't know if we can find you another flight. And I'm like, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? So she's like, yeah, I don't know if we can find you another flight. Like, maybe there'll be one in like 2.5, 3 hours. Or maybe we'll just get you to wait until like 10, 11 and see if we can get you on like a red-eye flight. Or like, maybe if we can't get you on one of those, because I think they might be fully booked. We think that like you might have to wait until maybe like tomorrow for another flight, and we'll just set you up with some accommodation. And I'm like, just give me the keys to a plane. I'll fly it myself. Like, just give me the keys to a plane. Bitch, I'll fly it myself. Flying can't be that difficult. Like, hell, have you seen, like, what was it, like, Miracle on the Hudson? That dude was drunk half the time and he managed to fly a plane. I'm pretty sure I can do it sober. Like, you don't need to know. Like the dude doing that was like drunk. Like, if he's wasted and can fly a plane, then I'm so easy. Just give me the keys to the plane. I'll fly it myself. Like, you know, you can't even drive a car. How are you gonna fly a plane, Zanny? It's real simple. One button goes up, one button goes forward, one button goes down. Don't need to know the rest. It's kind of autopilot these days. See, it's all autopilot these days. Zanny, you're already leaving for a few days. We can't have you dying. Goodness gracious me. Well, these things happen, right? But anyway, they ended up squeezing me on the 8:30 flight because someone ended up missing the flight. So they were like, quick, there's a spot free, get him in there. Because they had me like on standby for it. So they had me on standby, and like I needed to hope that some lady missed the flight. And literally I was like, okay. And they're like, yeah, you know, if you'd missed this one and it was the 10 p.m. one, we could have put you in business class. And I was like, you fucking what? You fucking what? So that's the fucking scam of it. That's the scam of it. They were like, yeah, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to fit you on the 8 p.m. flight. If we were, then that would have been fine. But if not, we would have put you in business class on the 10 p.m. flight. And I'm like, why did no one say such things? Why did no one say such things? Wait a minute, I could have got business class out of this. Wait a minute, I could have got business class out of this. I could have what? They did give me permission to wait in the business lounge though. I did get to wait in the business lounge while I was like delayed for 2 hours, which was great. I got adopted by lesbians. It happened again, guys. I got adopted by lesbians again. It happened again. There were lesbians in the business lounge who adopted me. It happened yet again. It keeps happening. It's wherever they go. It's wherever they go. Again, literally, there was like this lesbian couple who were there drinking prosecco, and they like spotted me, and they just started talking to me, and like I was like, hey, and they're like, yeah, we're a couple, and I'm like, oh, that's cute, and like, hi, like, do you want to drink prosecco with us? And I'm like, sure. So yeah, no, there was complimentary prosecco in the business lounge, and I was adopted by a pair of lesbians. We now have a group chat together. Actually, they were flying to I think it was Italy, somewhere in Italy. They were flying to somewhere in Italy, and like I was like, okay, cool. They're like, let's make a group chat together, and I'm like, okay. So I've been added to 2 random lesbians group chat. So yeah, I've been adopted by lesbians again. That's so sweet, right? No, wait, I know. I'm half asleep. I hear you say your story about being adopted by lesbians. Please never change. It's just the way they are. I feel like it's a thing. It's a thing. You know, the lesbians will adopt. It's needed. Laval, Zanny, and getting adopted by lesbians. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's like every lesbian group, every flock of lesbians needs their needs their bisexual cheerleader. Okay, that's what they need. It's the way that you can make a bingo card of your flights at this point. It's like tradition. Find lesbians on flight. Hang out with lesbians during changeover. Someone adopt me, pleek. Also, there were children on the connecting flight. I have an idea, right? I have an idea, and I think that it's a genius one, okay? If you find someone annoying on your flight while you're in the air, you should be allowed to bid on their seat while you're in the air, and if they're not able to match what you're willing to pay for their seat for them not to be there, they should be thrown out of the plane. Yeah. See? Oh dear. I somehow like that idea. Don't kill the children. No, okay, so like that's my theory. I think that you should be able to like bid on other people's seats during the flight if they're annoying, and then if they're not able to like, you know, financially justify their own existence on the flight, they should get thrown out. That's the plan. Will we at least give them a parachute or something first? I mean, that can be like an optional extra that they can get. I'll throw myself out instead. See, the way I deal with that is I clock out the moment I take off the... Oh, smart. So Fields of Mystria, right? So Fields of Mystria. We're playing silly game about dating a blacksmith called March, and he's great. We love him. Fields of Mystria, one of my favorite games. Always have fun with Fields of Mystria. Fantastic. It's just a really cozy game. I really enjoy it. So heck, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know. My ship fodder game. Yes, the ship fodder game. So we are going to be playing, like, the internet connection isn't great. It might dip out for like a little bit every now and then, but it does reconnect within a few seconds. So I'm not going to cry over it. It might actually dip out when we do the transition screen, because for some reason, I'm going to tell you this. For some reason, it doesn't like when I do the transition screen. It actually it kind of cuts when I do the transition screen. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because of like the bits or something, or like the fact that like it does a thing, but it'll happen for like a couple of seconds, right? So it will happen for a couple of seconds where I'll be gone for like 2-3 seconds, and then it will come back as soon as like it reconnects. It doesn't like the like smoky transition I do. I'm not sure why. I'm sure there's a tech reason somewhere, but fuck, you know, there's a thing. I had a cute baby on my flight. We were vibes. Shout out the one time I was getting a flight back. I told you guys about the time that I was getting a flight, like, to the US, and, like, the guy at the airport with me saw that I was taking some NyQuil before the flight, and, like, you know, and, like, he asked for one, so I gave it to him, and then he proceeded to, like, immediately give it to his little nephew who was next to him, and was like, sorry, I just wanted him to shut up for the flight, and I'm like... He was like, sorry, I just want him to shut up for the flight. And I'm like, fair, I guess. Like this little kid who's just on the edge of being able to use NyQuil, who's just old enough to be able to give, like, NyQuil to him, just immediately gets a NyQuil given to him. He was lovely, though. Can a kid even take that? I think the kid was just old enough. I'm not even sure. He was just like, yo, I just gave it to him because I wanted him to shut up. And I'm like, that's fair. That's based of you. I thought he wanted it for him. And he just, like, gave it to the kid. And, like, the kid was just KO'd. And I'm like, well. So his answer was to drug the kid with cough medicine? I mean, kind of based. I mean, if you don't want to deal with a kid for a whole flight, the cough medicine thing's always an answer. Anyway, Fields of Mystery, all right? The stream's gonna die for a second as I transition screens, I think. So let's go. Here we go. Here we are. Fields of Mystria. That's right, we're back again. Welcome back to Fields of Mystria. Welcome back. What's up? Kind of fucked up on this part. Indeed. But, like, fuck. You know? Unk shouldn't be left alone with kids, for sure. And hi, everyone. Welcome to Fields of Mystria. We're back. For some reason, it didn't die, so we're here. You're still stuck with me. You're still stuck with your Incubus, would you believe? 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Actually, I can take my clothes off now. 1 second. Let me take my clothes off. This one and whoop, this one. There we go. Hi, this is me with my clothes off. You haven't seen this for a while, have you? Yeah, we haven't seen this one for a while, have we, chat? No, we haven't, chatto. No, we haven't. No, we have not seen this. We've not seen this one for a while. Hell yeah. There you go. I'm staring so disrespectfully, as expected. As expected. What's up? Neuron activation. Nice. Alright, I'm going back into the corner. There you go. Perfect. There we go. Yeah. And I can put this here so I can see the thing. Okay, I think I'm doing good. Also, I'm doing this all off of one screen because I don't have a HDMI cable with me. So you know what? We're improvising. Zanny, this is too much. No such thing. Alright, here we go. Back into Fields of Mystria. Oh, did it move? Oh, it moved. Wait a minute, boo. Wait, come back. Come back here. Come back here. Return to me. Wait a minute, it's doing the thing. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. 1 sec. I'm gonna make this work, I swear. Perfect. All right. The very, like, it's misbehaving just a tiny bit. There we go. There we go. Thank you for breakfast. All good. You got this? Damn straight I do. Alright, start of a new day in Mystria. Let's go. It's been a little while. Obviously, even though we're very eager to immediately date March, right? Obviously, we're eager. We need to do the basics, our due diligence, as it were, to make sure our farm is properly watered and cared for. You know, it's the done thing. It's the done thing. We'll make it work. We make it work. We always do, right? Is that not the Zander Netherbrand story? The we make it work story? Besides, we're like down on the farm. Down on the farm, we make it work. Get rid of the roughage and the ice block. We don't need those. The hardwood we do need. Eyes are on the prize, for real, for real. For real, for real. Best wishes? Oh, why thank you. Get in there, get cozy. Alright, so that's the basics done. We don't have any crops to harvest right now. We've got milk. Oh, wait, we need to look after the animals. We need to look after the animals. Animals, 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 animals. Call outside. Call outside. Call outside. There we go. We're so good at looking after animals. Perfect. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. Oh, goodness. That one poor plant. Oh, yeah, there's one in the corner that I missed. Good spot. They won't grow evenly if I don't water them all. That one poor plant that didn't get watered. Me during childhood. Oh, goodness. All the animals. All right. Do we have... Thank you for the booba window, sir. Zayachu, thank you for the super. Zayachu being like, thank you for the booba window. I'm like, no, that's an artist, Netherling. I see you. I see you. You're eyeing my booba with I was gonna say an autistic eye, an artistic eye. There we go. So we've got like the blue version of the robe. The blue version is there. And then we've got like the little adventurer version as well. Starting too strong. It's back. It's back. Of course it's back. I did say to you guys, there's going to be the occasional like 3-second cut with this. Like, no, I'm freak out. There is going to be the occasional like 3-second cut on stream. Like, it's probably going to be like one every half hour. Like, we do not need to cry about this happening. Good morning. Like, it's gonna happen because I'm not running off of the strongest Wi-Fi. Alright. What does March like? Oh, and 𝓂𝓸𝓾 is over here as well. 𝓂𝓸𝓾 is waiting for us. We can get up to 8 hearts now with characters. Alright, March. Loved gifts. We might need to go to the mines to get him a gift. Alright, we're gonna go to the mines, see if we can get March, like an ingot or something like that we can like give to him as a present. Something special. Actually, wait, I want to check something. I might have saved like a gift March loves at home. I might have done that. I might have been waiting in anticipation for this day. I need to play more of this game. It is a lovely game to play. It's very cozy. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. So yeah, we've got the maid outfit. We've got the little adventurer outfit. These days, I'm normally like just cruising around in like the little cozy wizard outfit. I don't know. It's very wizard robes. The wizard robes are kind of aesthetic, you know, very long, very flowy. You got me hooked onto this game now. Wonderful, wonderful. My goal is that I want to steadily drag people into all of the games I enjoy, so they're forced to enjoy them with me. Let me check what's in the chest. Nothing for March. Nothing for March. I thought I might have had something saved for March, but I might have already given it to him. Or maybe I gave it to the museum or charity or something. I was a fool giving away things to charity. I have been doing so much 𝔂𝓸𝓾 X farmer doodles since this update came out. Right, it needs to be done. Obviously, we're pursuing both. Oh, look, it's Hayden. Hi, Hayden. Nothing like a walk to work up some appetite. I wonder what Rain has cooked up today. Wait, Hayden. Of course, what is he like? What is Hayden like? What is Hayden? Butter. Hey, Hayden, step away from that from that person so I can. Wait, Hayden, sit on your own so I can give you gifts. Here you go. Wait, here, Hayden, here. Aw, shucks. Thank you kindly, Zander. Like, I know that... Listen, I know that technically we're going after March and 𝔂𝓸𝓾. However, March, 𝔂𝓸𝓾, and Hayden is... You know, that's a full plate. That's a full plate. I'd say you're succeeding, Zomboid, House Flipper, Mystria. Exactly. We need variety. This Incubus requires variety here. Let's check out what floor 75 has in store for us. Oh yeah, the jump attacks actually cut through their defense. That's really good to know. I think it's just iron ingots that he really enjoys. Now, I don't expect us to get too far, but what I do want to do is I want to see if maybe the RNG will give us the chance of getting something cool. If I have to go back to sleep, just drop by to say hello and wish you the best. I'm a big old boy. Oh, no, you're not annoying. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you very, very much. Get a good sleep. Though they do not understand, I will never drink less coffee. Oh, I was so tired, though. I swear, my body kind of realized that I was on a bit of a vacation, and literally, like, I had the off switch flipped. I got into, like, the room that I'm staying in, and it was literally like my body was like, hey, so you're on vacation now, right? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, guess who's about to go to sleep? And I'm like, what? And it's like, what? But I'm busy. I'm busy. Like, yeah, you are. Like, guess who's about to go to sleep? And no, we're not asking. I'm like, what? I got in, and literally, I kid you not, I literally got into the room. I mean, I got into the room, and I just fell asleep on the bed immediately. Like, I didn't even wait. I just got, I immediately was like, I didn't even finish looking around where I was staying. Also, what is this new enemy? What is this? Go away, fire sprite. The best kind of sleep? Honestly, I just got powered down. It was like someone hit my off switch. I literally had like my off switch flipped, and then suddenly I was just gone. Like, gone. I was like out of it. You have one of those? Not normally. Not normally. In this case, though, seems so. That's what I was looking for. Free diamonds and gold. And this should be good. Sleep debt catching up. Yeah, it must have been like sleep debt catching up or something like that. Because I was just out of it. I literally like checked out the bed. I was like, oh, I need to look at the bed and see what the bed's like. Oh, I'll just rest my head on it a quick second. Boom, gone, finito, gone, out, shoo, away, eeped, literally eeped. Google says how to find that button so that Sandy can rest more. Never. This game's cute. Unfortunately, I missed the other times you played it. It's all good. There's a lot to catch up on. I've played a lot of this game. Yeah, this is like, I'm very deep into this game. You fell for the I'm gonna lay down a minute. It's true. That was my mistake to begin with. Also, before I forget, let's make myself a stronger warrior. Combat. Oh, I've already maxed out my combat. Mining? Here we go. Ritual chamber floors will sometimes appear in the mines. Ooh! Breaking a gold node will occasionally drop extra pieces of gold. The craft time for all stone refinery recipes will be reduced by 10 minutes. Crafting a recipe at the stone refinery will sometimes create a bonus crafted item. Ooh! Fancy! Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Got hit over the head with the snooze hammer. I did. It was well deserved. Alright. Let's just give March some gold ore. It's Thursday, so, like, the week's almost over, and we might as well just, like, kind of... Is he at home? Well, what are you three? What are you three talking about? Doing some shopping? You can just leave your money by the till, you know. Well, could I give present? I want to check what he likes again. Oh, see, here's the thing. He likes the copper more than... I hate you so much, March. I hate you so much. I hate him so much. I despise this boy. He's adorable. I hate him. We're gonna go make some copper ore for him using 9. We're gonna go spend our hard-earned money at his store to buy copper ore to make into a present for him. I hate him so much. We're buying stuff for him. We're spending money at his store to make him a present so we can give him a present. I hate him so much. How we feel about you sometimes. Based. Very good. Love it. Hey. So this is how we're starting your second year in mystery, huh? In your bed? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Zander. Could turn this into something pretty nice. Question is, will they ever let us date his brother? Never. Never, never, never. You hate that you love him? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, and it's well deserved. It's so well deserved. The things we do for 2D fictional men. True. True. We do some crazy things for our 2D fictional men. And into bed we climb. Oh. There we go. Aminals. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck it. They're fine. They'll get over it. They're outside. The doors are open. They can go back inside. Oh, they're fine. Go stay outside and eat. They're fine. They're fine. They'll get over it. It's harvest time. I can't believe you gifted him in his bed. Well, heck. These things happen. Also, not gonna lie, the strawberry plants are such a good idea because we're able to harvest so many free, like, strawberry foods to give away to what's his face, to Pink Boy. We're able to get lots of strawberries to give to Pink Boy. And not gonna lie, that's really good because it ups his affection really easily. They can take care of themselves. They don't need Zanny's attention as much as we do. It's true. The Netherlings have to come first. That's the rule. The Netherlings always come first. There we go. And I'm not even sure where we're going to put this arch, but I'm going to put it here. And since we're going to be watering the plants, we'll eat some of the food that we've picked up from watering. There we go. Free berries. Perfect. It's harvesting time. And I think we can like throw away glass. Yeah, we can throw away the glass. We don't need that. Perfect. There we go. Let me actually check where my volume's at. Is my volume all right for this? Let me check. I feel like the the volume's where it should be. Okay, cool. I think it is anyway. There we go. Oh, I'm out of water in my can. Oh, I'm out of water in my watering can. There we go. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Water, bitch. For some reason you didn't. For some reason I didn't want to water. What? There we go. Volume's fine. And ooh, Zander. Alpacas and capybaras are now available at Sweetwater Farm. Stop by and take a look if you're interested. Hayden. Hayden. My boy. Alpacas and capybaras. Father, who's Pink Boy? Pink Boy is Adeline's brother, who's around here somewhere. I think it's like his name's actually like Island. Yes, Island is Pink Boy. He loves strawberries. He's a basic bitch who loves strawberries. Also, we're going to be getting a capybara for Haka because obviously that boy's going to turn around and be like, capybara, 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 capybara. Can we get a pet capybara for you? Of course. We'll get 2. We'll get 1 for you and then 1 for Haka. How's that sound? Don't summon him. Capybaras. 4 or 4? Oh, do I need a smaller barn for them? Oh, then I guess we'll need to build a new bit of the house. Oh, that's fine. We'll build a new little small barn for them. You need a bigger barn. I thought it was a coop they wanted. Because this barn here is empty. Four of 4. Wait, let me have a look again and see if it specifically says on, like, the form what we need. Because it might be that it just, like, specifically cites something. Because it just shows 4 of 4. Yeah, it's a coop. I thought it was a coop. Capybara, 4 of 4. Yeah, I think that is 8 of 12. Yeah, because we've got 4 barns. This is a coop that we need. We need a coop, not a barn. All right, easy. Let's get a coop made. We'll get a coop made and then we'll get some capybaras. Also, if we see anyone along the way, we'll just gift them stuff as well. Because, you know what? We're going out to make some friends this time. We're going to be making friends. Oh, actually, speaking of going out to make something, let's go see if we can teleport to our dear dragon. Where's he gone? Where'd he go? Oh, there you are, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I noticed Celine foraging by the pond earlier. I could not help but intervene with a wind spell when she nearly fell in. I don't know what dragons like, but like, would you like a diamond? Thank you. I don't think he was especially fond of that, but like, at the same time, he's a dragon. Dragons have hordes, right? Sometimes they have gold. Sometimes we want them to hoard us. Okay, yeah, no, he wasn't especially into that. But, like, we'll figure him out. We gave him a shiny, and it didn't land. So we'll kind of, we'll suss him out little by little. We'll try gold next time. Tomorrow we'll try gold. We'll just try and gently feed him as much stuff as we can. Oh, look, it's March. What is he like again? Oh, look, it's March. I hate that guy. Where's March? What else do you like? Oh, you like the silver ore. But you really... He really likes the... he just likes the geodes. Well, here, you like this as well, don't you, nerd? I can tell you put some thought into this. Thanks. Yeah. Oh. That crystal rose at the museum is romantic, isn't it? Gazing at it fills me with such a sweet sense of nostalgia. I've been excited to share this with you. What's the gossip lately? Give us some gossip on Island. What's his deal? What's like his deal? What does he like? He likes peaches and cream. He likes peaches. Look at this soft little bottom boy. Look at this baby boy. Look at this creature. Look at this thing. Liking his peaches and creamed. Look at this boy. Look at this baby boy with his peaches and cream, hoping his peach gets cream. Same brain cell. All right, where is he? Zander, babe, we both know that's a fruitless that's a fruitless endeavor trying to get me to do that. Are you feeling okay, Zander? You seem a little tired. I bet a bath would help. Stop trying to sell me your bathhouse. Actually, what does she like? Let's find out what Juniper likes. The fuck do you like, Juniper? Crystal rose, wine, flowers of darkness. Oh yeah, you're edgy, aren't you? Hey, bubblegum twink. Here. You know, gift-giving is a long-standing tradition in many cultures. That's to say, thank you, Zander. You're welcome. Almost spat out my tiramisu because of you. I'll have to try harder next time and get a full spit take. Juniper is Zanny-core? Yes. Juniper is very Zanny-core. Hey, safe travels. Juniper is very Zanny-core. Extremely Zanny-core. Like, she is the Zanny of this universe. I need to return to the mystery at AU. Bitch, you need to finish your work in progress pile before you think about returning to anywhere. That work in progress pile looking longer than my dissertation. Let's say a small white coupe. Zanny, what the hell? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Show me where the lie's at. Show me where the lie's at. Direct attack. Critical damage. Let me have a little sippy sip of my coffee. Blech. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm actually going to delete all my works in progress now. No! Don't do that. You worked hard on those. Don't delete. That's stupid. Don't be stupid. Oh, a decorative faux strawberry plant. Lovely. All right, I'm thinking we like clear out some of the trees from here and maybe put down like another. Can we slot it in? Oh, no. Okay, then we'll just like slot it in here. We'll clear out some of the brush from here. This is going to be good. This is going to be really, really good. I can tell. We're going to clear out the stone. And hopefully this should work. And Pecan, thank you very, very much for the super, Pecan. In case I don't make it back before stream ends, hoping all goes well for you in the coming days. Also, thanks, I cackled earlier. Good. I'm here to entertain. It's good. I actually think that, like, the rest is doing a lot of good for me. Like, it sounds strange, but even just, like, being able to, like, have that full little, like, extra night's sleep and stuff like that and just be able to, like, wind down a bit, it does a lot for me. And I don't think I realized just how much, like, a lot of stuff that had been happening lately had sort of taken, like, a bit of a toll. Okay, go inside. Okay, we're going to send these things inside or they're going to cry. There we go. And, like, you know, it's about getting that rest. And I think, like, it's going to be essentially just me taking a couple of days, going away for a bit, and then coming back and kind of just going on full attack, you know? Like, what can I say? I've been worn down a little bit lately by stuff, but now I reckon give me a day, give me 2, give me 3, give me a few, right? And then watch the old Zanny come back, you know? Watch this little creature start doing his thing again, you know? I've been very demure, very mindful lately. And now I'm feeling like the feralness kind of start to build back up again. And I'm like, no one's fucking safe anymore. No one was ever fucking safe to begin with. Who thought we were right? You needed to rest. True. I think taking a few days off every few months, like, it does help, you know? Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be going on, like, my little journeys. I'm not going to be going, like, on like, a month off at a time or something like that. I don't think making that, like, ever taking that much time off is, like, I don't know. I guess it's never really, like, a solid thing. But, like, especially when it comes to being my Netherlings, I don't think I could ever do that. But I do think that, you know, a little time off to recharge, come back wired, come back feral, come back ready to do damage to all who stand in my way, you know? Now that's fun. Now we just need 2 pieces of wood. Wood. Small coop. Cappy coop. We'll go cappy coop. Cappy coop. For capybaras. Rest does wonders. Even though you were kicking and screaming to do so. Yes, I will be kicking and screaming whenever I'm told to look after myself. Oh, perfect iron ore. That was what we needed for March. He loves perfect iron ore. Wait, we're going to give that, like, we're going to give March such a good present. I hate that little guy. I'm glad you're getting so much needed relaxation and rest. It'll be good. I mean, I've only been here, like, what? Not even 24 hours, less than 24 hours. But it's good. It's Saturday market. All right. We're gonna. It's all. That's gonna be the rule, though. Whenever it comes for me taking time for myself, I'm always gonna be like kicking and screaming to do it. It's always gonna be like, no, don't make me go, no, no. You know the bit in The Punisher where he's like, no. Let me do the. Right, wait. I need to like hold my mouse differently. It's cutting out my long presses and making them short presses. Is that like the interact button? I can... Oh, no, no, whoa. All right, let's stand right here and see if we can do a nice long press. There we go. All right, this is not going to be the efficient way of doing it now. See, what? It takes my long presses and it makes them short presses sometimes. There we go. I think maybe it's because if we're standing on the tile or something. I don't know. Aw. I hate this guy. Let me give him a rare perfect iron ore. Yes. Yes. That's an acceptable way of conducting myself. I hate this guy. Let me give him something rare and special. That's just you guys with me. I hate this guy. Let me go make sure he's okay and check up on his stream regularly. Now, we're going to adopt some capybaras. So we're going to get a boy capybara called 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Actually, wait. I changed my mind. Girl capybara called 𝓂𝓻𝓻. There we go. Perfect. And then because that way that capybara can be the one that gets pregnant. Mm-hmm. Well, sure. Well, sure. The love is real. And then what should we call the other capybara? What should we call the boy capybara? Oh. Vein. Oh. So we'll put the boy capybara here. And then we'll get one more capybara. Wait, that one. And we'll call him ZJ for Zanny Jr. And we can put him here with 𝓂𝓻 and Vein. There we go. The unholy trinity, but we've made them capybaras. Perfect. That's cute. Adorable. Adorable. Alright, let's give them their feed. There we go. In another universe. Hey guys, do you think we would like still find each other in another universe where I was a capybara and you guys were like cats? Do you think we'd still find ourselves and be like capybara cat adventure people? Do you think we could be like that? I think we could be like that. They're so tiny. They are. I can't wait for them to grow up. Alright, Sunday market. What are we thinking, everyone? What are we thinking? Oh, there's March. Ulrich always asks me to work out with him. Hey, you big stupid idiot. Have this. I guess I'm the only person in town who properly appreciates a perfect ore. But thanks, Zander. This is really nice. What is it? I got a big work order to get through. Let's see. How are you doing? How's his hearts doing? How's his hearts doing? I want to make sure that our boy is being well looked after. All right. The hairstyles continue to be kind of low-key, like a little mid for me. Zanny, can I have March? No. Housing design, not quite the one. Clothing store. Again, like, hoop earrings, parsley bandana, cap. No, never. Maybe a beanie. Zander Netherbrand wore a beanie, but never like a cap. My days, never. The pumpkin hat, it's not even October. Actually, what? Let's go see... Actually, where's Hayden? Hayden should be around here somewhere. It's the market. There he is. Okay. Hi, Hayden. Have butter. There we go. No, I just had it in mind. I needed to restock my cupboard. Thank you, Zander. All good. All right, let's go see 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, and we'll see if he likes gold. We'll give him a gold ingot, and we'll see if 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is into gold. I want to make sure that, like, we have something going on with the dragon as well. Because it's the Sunday market, and he must be feeling left out of the Sunday market, right? Maybe that'll be a thing. Maybe he'll feel left out. There we go. Perfect. Alright, he's back outside by the lake. Dragon babies. Someday I should like to walk around this Saturday market you have spoken of. I knew it. I knew he'd feel left out. Having admired your various ensembles, I've become curious about contemporary attire. That's cool. If you want, I'm more than happy to take off my clothes so you can study them. Thank you. Damn it, he's so difficult to read. Alright, you know what? I'm going to say this. Mass Effect, this is a weird little segue, right? Mass Effect Andromeda, which was the sequel to the Mass Effect franchise, the critically well-regarded, apart from the end of 3, franchise that was Mass Effect, did really good for a long period of time, right? But then they had a sequel called Andromeda, and it was critically panned by old fans across the board, and also critics, for it just being not a good game, right? And that was meant to be the thing that would start a new trilogy, blah, 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 blah. It was trash. It was steaming hot garbage, right? But you know what? They did one thing that was really good during all of that. And there was like, Andromeda was cheeks. It was absolute cheeks. It was awful. We don't bring up Andromeda. We don't bring up Andromeda. It was cheeks. It was awful. They got rid of the skill system that they had originally and they replaced it. They gutted the entire thing. They were trying so hard to be innovative that they ended up just you know when someone's trying so hard to be innovative, they just end up remaking the wheel to run themselves over with it? It was that. Please don't. They did have one scene, though, where I'm like, you know what? They kind of got a point. Which was literally just a random scene they threw in of, like, this dude called Jarl from one of the new alien races you encounter when you're exploring the galaxy, and this dude called Liam. And both of them just randomly, like, being naked and stood there. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? Your character wasn't like, what the fuck's going on? And like, listen, this is going to sound weird, but we had some drinks and we were talking about it. And we kind of need to, like, we need to, like, figure out how, like, other biologies work in other parts of the galaxy. So we kind of just figured, hey, bro, let's just take off our clothes and just, like, explain shit. And I was like, You know, of all the weird conversations to have, it kind of makes sense on some level. I was like, someone needs to just be like, yo, how does this work? That, my mouse actually is kind of fucking dying. Wait, what the fuck? Memo to self, get a new mouse. Yes, there is. We're currently trying to date March. The romance is very slow burn in this game. If that's your thing. It's very slow burn. Now. Now. Oh, no, the mouse. Oh. Wireless mouse? No. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck. I pressed the button. Oh, shit. What'd I do? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm dying. There we go. The one that wasn't working before with the right clicks, the left clicks, the left clicks. Oh, shit. Look at that. One sec. I gotta figure this shit out. Okay, there's the happy spot. Alright, we gotta find the happy spot on this mouse. Alright, that's the happy spot. Alright. We gotta like feel. One second, I'm trying to feel out where the mouse happy spot is. Right there. Come on, mouse. Where's the good spot for you? There it is. I got it. There it is. Okay, took me a second. There you go. Yeah, right there. Yeah. There you go. Took you a second. See, we figured that out pretty quick, didn't we? It's just knowing exactly where you gotta sit. You gotta sit the pressure, you know? This man. That's me. The guy. Oh, we should probably feed our animals. That counts. We'll just quickly hand feed our animals so that it's there. And Berry, what's up, Berry? Oh, did I unplug my laptop by accident? There it is. Hey, what's up, Berry? Thank you very, very much for the 16 months. Look at Berry. Wishing you all the best romancing March. I'll just be... Someone has an agenda. Agenda? I hardly know her. I'll just be keeping a careful eye out for any 𝓂𝓸𝓾 sightings. Of course, all the best. My goodness, and thank you for the gifted membership as well, darling. Cheers to you. Bruh. And somehow that's not even the least subtle shipper we have here. Somehow that's more on the subtle side, would you believe? Of the brand of Netherlings, somehow that's on the mild end. How? I'm not sure. And you may well thank you for the 16 months. Thank you very, very much. Well, knowing some Netherlings. Knowing some Netherlings. 14,000 for a crop of strawberries. That's unbelievable. Level 39. Ooh, what is that? Oh. Not worth that. Listen, listen, listen. Doesn't matter whether it's worth it or not. If you've got some dumbass willing to pay it, then oh well. Does not matter. Does not matter. That is commerce. And... Oh, Zander. Get off my land. I don't know. You get off my property.
What good timing. I was going to leave you a letter, but I'd much rather tell you in person. I wanted to remind you that we're holding Mistress Spring's Festival in Town Square this Wednesday. The whole town gets decorated with flowers, and there'll be special booths selling all kinds of things to celebrate the spring. Riz and Landon are making new booths. March will be juggling, and everyone will be gathered.
March is juggling? Good with his hands.
Everyone will be gathering flowers. I don't suppose you'd like to help this year, too?
Of course, neighbor. I mean, very suddenly have.
We celebrate with Spring Festival every year into blooming of a special type of flower. Then I need to collect Breath of Spring flowers, as many as you can. We traditionally use them to decorate the festival grounds. The more you collect, the better the festival will be. There are even special prizes for the person who gathers the most. I could give you some tips on finding them if you'd like. Please teach me, Senpai.
Oh, you get them for doing everything. Oh, I remember. You get flowers for doing everything. Literally everything. You can, like, sneeze and get flowers. Okay, I remember that. I remember now. You get flowers for literally, like, doing nothing. Like, you just exist and you get flowers. Alright, let's see if I can find that sweet spot with the mouse. Alright, let's see if I can find it on this one. Nope. Come on. There we go. And Ramen Cat, thank you very, very much for the super, darling. What do you have to say? Just wanted to say that my mom watches your streams almost religiously and asks me, did you watch Zanny today? She watches you on the clock. Oh, let's go, Ramen Mama. Hi, Ramen Mama. I hope you're enjoying watching. It's all good, it's all good. What can I say? What can I say? Like... So I assume you're in the market for a stepfather, Ramen Cat, yes? Yeah, I would assume you're in the market for a stepfather then, yes? Yes. I assume that's what we're talking about here. Zanny, stop. Look, listen, I'm just giving the people what they want here, okay? You and I both say the same shit. It's why we're friends. Like, bro, I kid you not, I'm very good at Haka. Haka's got my personal line and everything, like. Is that all it takes? I'll take a dad too, please. Literally, like, bonk this bunny. Bonk the bunny. Step Zanny. Oh no, she's in the chat. Well, hi there. I hope you enjoy my streams. I'm very, very glad that Ramen introduced you to my streams, and I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful time. Thank you for tuning in and joining, and of course, thank you very, very much. I deeply appreciate it. Mwah. Take one of those for yourself. All right, let's go see if we can find... Oh, Ramen Mama! Oh, I love your streams. Why, thank you, darling. Oh, this is cute. You cannot moi my mother. Aww. Oh no. Don't deny, don't be the obstacle. Don't be the obstacle in the way of things here. You need wood for tools like handles? That's right, tools are in high demand these days. That's me. I'm the one creating the demand for tools.
Actually, speaking of a demand for tools, let's eat some of that yummy food. And hopefully we can quickly swing by the mines, and maybe if we're lucky, the random number generation will let us find a good present for March. I think we should be able to find them. Ooh. Okay, decent start. What we'll do is we'll trash the fiber. And pick up, yeah, Breath of Spring. So we're going to try and get as many stacks of Breath of Spring as possible. I don't think there's a limit on how many Breath of Springs we can carry, but we do need to use up the spot in our inventory. There we go. Did I miss something here? No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Just me being a little bit silly. Me being a silly little guy. Here we go. The art of this game feels like Zelda, A Link to the Past. I totally get that. It does feel like the old school Zeldas. It really, really does. I think there's like almost a certain level of, what is it, like, I almost want to say it adds that level of nostalgia, but also still manages to be its own game, which I really like. Because, you know, a lot of games kind of crawl into other games when they're trying to, I suppose, take the lead or take a cue from, like, other things from the past. Whereas this one really does the successful thing of, like, taking cues from the past, but also not living in it, which I think is probably, like, the biggest win of this entire game. Like, even with other competitors, like, or not even competitors, I would say, industry leaders, like Stardew Valley, right? The game doesn't crawl into being Stardew Valley 2. It just sort of, like, decides, hey, I want to be my own little comfy farming game. And I think that's probably the best way to do it, because then they're able to show that level of originality. And yeah, of course, there are going to be comparisons. There are always going to be comparisons. But the truth is that, you know, I like to think that people who, like, come from a, like, somewhat decently understanding or educated point of view realize that not everything can be boiled down to a one-to-one comparison. And I think that's kind of, like, really important when it comes to anything creative, you know? There you go, Zander creative time. It's more like Zelda in my memories, right? Oh, ow. Not everything needs to be compared. Exactly. And I get it. It's a very human thing to do to want to make comparisons over things. I totally get that, right? But at the same time as well, I think that, like, this is just one of those games where doing comparisons for it will never do it justice, because there are so many small things that are influences, I would say, that have helped sum up what this game is and where it's kind of going in terms of its creative direction. Because it's still deep in development, really. It's a long way to go, a long, long way to go in development. Let me make sure that the trapdoor isn't hidden in one of the enemies. Nope. Right, but while I'm at it, I will drop. I don't want to get rid of the acorns. I don't want to get. Oh, I don't. Oh, get rid of the obsidian. No one needs obsidian. No one I know likes obsidian. All right. Now we're back at breaking rocks. Perfect. All my homies hate Obsidian. The game studio is pretty good, though. They're the ones that made... Well, they're kind of the ones. I don't know. They made Fallout New Vegas as a game studio, which is good. The best Fallout game. I will not hear anyone say anything otherwise. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Perfect. Also, I love how the flames don't do any damage to us because of the fact that we've got fire resistance. We have obscene fire resistance. That wasn't even a deliberate choice. I was just putting on random gear that we got as we went along the story, and we got obscene fire resistance out of it. Didn't they completely fuck up that Star Wars KOTOR remake? So the Star Wars KOTOR remake is actually a really interesting one. One second. The Star Wars KOTOR remake is a really interesting one. So originally it was supposed to be that there was a remake of, you know, the Knights of the Old Republic because of the fact that it was beloved, right? But the big issue came from the fact that I don't know how it was the writing where like a big part of it got fucked up. So apparently it was a writing issue to begin with. I personally don't understand how you can fuck up the writing on a game that's already been made and you're just doing a remake of it. I genuinely do not understand how you can fuck up the writing in that situation. Because you're retelling a story that's already been told and you've already got all of the plot points and plot beats for. Like, and I say that as a writer. How can you fuck that up? How can you fuck that up? I don't understand how you can fuck up a remake. I don't understand. I want to understand. I want to not be judgmental until I know. But, like... I can't. It's a rewrite. How? It takes real skill to fuck that up. Honestly, I'd love for them to just redo 1-to-1, but just playable. Yeah, literally. I love KOTOR. I love KOTOR. And obviously, I know there was a bit of a hiccup with the branding at the time, because that was when Wizards of the Coast were doing their big throbbing dickhead move of like, anything that has the D20 Dungeons and Dragons system in it, we technically have a claim to. We just wanted to let you all know that. And I'm like, bruh, listen, this is the very easy way to be the kid that no one eats with at the playground. This is the very easy way for you to end up eating alone at the playground. Don't do that. Don't touch my KOTOR. But like, someone got cocky and went, we can make it much better. That was the issue. So literally the writer's room ended up having this like long controversial diatribe about wanting to recontextualize the original KOTOR and make it for... It was the classic thing of saying we want to make it for the modern audience. And I'm like... Bruh, no one wants that because you're meant to be appealing to people who want to like have a remake of the original. We don't need it rewritten for like whatever. Like like don't do that. That's just no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right? Don't do that. What the fuck do you even mean like by that? And it's like oh no. But it was a cozy space adventure. Don't fuck it up. You have the easiest job not fucking it up. But yeah, the writer's room was where it started, and then apparently the development issues just kicked in after that, and then it just all went to hell. And now they're just like, oh yeah, it's never coming out, which is kind of a shame because I would have loved a Knights of the Old Republic remake. The first game was fantastic. It was one of the things that introduced me to gaming, which is great. So not even a remake. It was a remake, but the idea was that they were going to remake it with an emphasis on retelling the story for a modern audience. And I'm not sure what those buzzwords mean. But they make me go, ah. But, because that, I don't know. It makes me go, I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what that means. That makes it sound like you're going to use this as an opportunity to explore the issues you have with your father. Like, that makes it sound like the writer's room is getting a little bit too tied up in this thing. I'm too zoomer to deal with the mechanics. Fair. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Not the daddy. Listen, it's the low-hanging fruit of comedy, and I will always make sure to go for the low-hanging fruit. I'm an Incubus. Of course I'm going to go for... I'm an Incubus. Of course I go for below the belt whenever I can in my humor. Listen, if I get the opportunity to take a shot below the belt, go for it, you know? I'm literally an Incubus. That face when the Incubus acts like an Incubus. Tee-hee-hee. Actually, wait, we need to water our plants. Can't forget to do that. We need to water. But no, I really like old video games, and I think more of them need to be remade. I just don't think that studios are able to approach video games that are, like, older with the level of respect that I think they need. That's my opinion. Because, like, you know, it's very easy, I think. I think it's kind of, like... I want to say it's a modern writer's prerogative to try and, like, inject some of their own desires into a game, especially, like, remakes and stuff like that. So... I think that it's like kind of a thing where if remakes do get made, they need to be treated with like that level of respect where it's like, okay, yeah, this is a remake, but that doesn't mean that we're free to fuck around with the original and change what it fundamentally is, you know? Beautiful. In 5 years, all games will be gacha microtransactions every 10 seconds of gameplay. Bruh, every game will be Raid Shadow Legends. Every game becomes Raid Shadow Legends. There's a lot of focus on fancy graphics too. Okay, I'm gonna be very real. I love Hideo Kojima. Kojima's great. I love Kojima's games. I love Death Stranding. I love Death Stranding too. I haven't played it yet, but I know I love it. But like, part of me is like, the photorealistic graphics are great, but I'm questioning whether or not photorealistic graphics are the way to go in terms of like creativity. Because it's way better to have like stylized, you know, look at The Walking Dead Season 2. Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 2. Like, Walking Dead Season 2 had such beautiful fucking... Okay, it had such beautiful, like, design in terms of having a visual style, and they weren't fancy graphics, it was a graphic novel style, but that holds up so much better than photorealistic graphics that will be out of date in, like, 5 years, and everyone will be going, you used to play that? You know? It's kind of crazy. Unless you're doing stupidly ridiculous stuff that makes it, like, so that your thing is gonna technologically stand the test of time, then... you know, it's difficult to do that. You know, yeah, Kojima does have a history of innovating creatively, which, you know, huge ups, right? But, like, at the same time, I think having a solid visual style is just so much better than photorealistic graphics. I don't see how or where there's, like, such a huge benefit to, like, doing photorealism, you know? I think it's hit a peak. Yeah, it's hit a peak. Performance in general is a scam. Put the Witcher 3 at max graphics and it runs fine on mid-range hardware, but a modern game is deliberately unoptimized, so you have to buy a new NVIDIA chip. True. The issue is photorealistic graphics age like milk. Exactly, while stylization have a longer lasting impact. It's also a tad boring despite being visually impressive. Exactly. I mean, you know, I love Cyberpunk 2077, and it went for like a middle route where it's not photorealistic graphics, but also it's like got a bit of a visual style to it as well, which I do appreciate. You know, I am a Cyberpunk simp though. I'm a huge Cyberpunk simp, so I'm a massive apologist for Cyberpunk. I always have been, always will be. Always. So like, you know, I know what I am. I know what I am. I also accidentally shut the game. There we go. But photorealism doesn't mean you need to come up with your own style.
One day I will find you. And when I do, I will kill you.
Liam Neeson moment.
I love Cyberpunk. I love Cyberpunk. I'm actually about to get into modding Cyberpunk. I've been wanting to mod Cyberpunk for a long while. I wish they'd focus more on developing new gameplay mechanics, kind of like the Nemesis system. Bitch, don't get me started on the Nemesis system. Don't get me started. Don't get me started, because Warner Brothers went and designed a gameplay system that was phenomenal, by the way, massively innovative, okay? Then copyrighted it and said, we're never going to use this again. And if anyone tries to do anything similar, we're going to sue them. Warner Brothers, the fuck? Free the Nemesis system. Bruh, free the Nemesis system. I'm about to start walking around with a fucking t-shirt on saying free the Nemesis system. My days. My day. Who in their right mind? Yeah, make something cool and then say no one can have it. My days. What role do you like to play in Cyberpunk? I mean, in TTRPG or like the video game? Which one? Warner Bros. Just fucked up a genre, bro. They couldn't make multiverses work. Of course they can't do anything fucking right. They couldn't make fucking multiverses work. The expectations are so low. Upgrading the inn. Okay, we got the tesserae. They need peat, silver ingots, and wood. All of the nude mods. Did you hear Warner Brothers and Discovery are going back to square one? They are? Well, that's good then. They're only needing to take one step backwards. Sorry, when you get me talking about corporations doing stupid shit, I get a little spicy. I get a little spicy when I talk about, like, that kind of thing. What can I say? I got a little edge to me, you know? Don't blame the Incubus for being how he is. He can't help it. Pity him instead. You know what? Let's turn this into butter. They did not shut down Cartoon Network. They shut down the office and had them relocate. I'm aware. I'm aware of this. Yeah, no, the Cartoon Network is still making stuff and they're still doing things very actively, very, very actively. They're still greenlighting new projects and making sure to, like, filter through a lot of new stuff as well. There's a lot of good shit right now, and there is going to be a lot of good shit coming out from Cartoon Network in the not too distant future. And Adela555, thank you very much for the 16 months. I'm so happy I could watch you live today. I spent 203.6 hours in this game. Definitely one of my favorites. Have fun. Hell yes. Hell yes. That's lovely. Honestly, it's such a good game to kill time in. Cartoon Network was very basic. I heard they hear a lot of creative freedom compared to Nickelodeon. They do. They really, really do. I've only ever heard good things about Cartoon Network from people on the inside of things. I have only ever heard good, positive things. Here we go. No flowers, no flowers. Hello, demon. Hello.
Y'all trying to bait me with asking that question. Listen, I ain't saying shit about fuck because I don't want to have my kneecaps broken by the House of Mouse, alright? I like my knees where they fucking are. Alright, I ain't saying shit about fuck in regards to that. No. Okay. Listen. I'm immortal, not invulnerable, okay? I don't want that fucking rainbow rat taking me out with a high-powered rifle. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise, okay? I'm more Jackie Kennedy than John F. Kennedy. Fuck that noise. I can't believe, bro. You guys are gonna make me say shit on stream that's gonna be having me drive around in a fucking Pope mobile with a little bubble over it, you know? Like me just going around with like the little protective bubble and shit. Like I'm gonna have to live in like a Pope mobile. And Inaki Kurosaki, thank you very, very much, Inak-san. I'm glad that I managed to catch your stream on my birthday. Happy birthday, even though I'm stuck at work. Slightly less happy birthday, but still happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day. $14,000 tesserae per strawberry crop. This is capitalism. And we're earning levels every time we do that sale. We're getting a level a day. This is capitalism. This is what capitalism does for us, okay? First the corn, now the strawberries. I know. I was a corn baron originally, but, you know, I really wanted to get us out of the corn industry. Too much corruption there, you know? It's very... would you believe the corn industry is very exploitative in Mystria? Too many young people are just going about their business, and then one day they think that they can get an opportunity by working with corn, and, you know, before they know it, the rest of their life gets tied up in it, you know? Especially once the big corn studios get involved. So, you know, although we dabbled with corn, I kind of decided that corn wasn't for us in the long term. I figured we needed to switch to something that was, like, maybe a little more sustainable. So strawberries ended up being our thing. We switched from corn, being a corn baron, to being a strawberry baron. Are we still talking about the carbohydrate-rich vegetable? Yes. What did you think we were talking about? Zander, congratulations. Mystria has reached the Iron Star Town rank. What a proud day for Mystria. Mother sent an overnight letter to share the news herself. And of course, the capital has once again included a reward to mark the occasion. 3 silver ingots. I guess I can give them to March. Is this like Stardew Valley? Exactly. Think Stardew Valley, but with magic. Actually, where's Island? I need to give him a cake. I'm about to have a stroke. Yeah, it's corn. Where's Island? Island is... Of course he's in... It's not even midday and Island's in the tavern. Typical. Typical. Of course that little strawberry twink's over there. Of course he is. Can't trust him to do anything. Hey, strawberry twink boy, get over here. Oh,
You got me, Zander. I can't resist something so sweet. It's one of the great pleasures in my life. All the artifacts seem to keep turning up at Hayden's farm. They're characterized by their geometry and blue patina. He's picking up the townsmen. Oh, the townsmen. Yes. Yeah, all of the above. All of the above. My smoldering charisma draws all to me. Actually, someone loves crystal roses, and I'm not sure who it was. Someone does, though. I know that we've seen someone who specifically has, like, crystal rose at the top of their likes. Who was it? Well, it wouldn't be March, would it? March doesn't like things. ABCD at March. Yeah, no, someone liked crystal roses. I swear I saw that there was someone who had, like, a... There, it's... Oh, Juniper! Juniper, you bitch, where are... Juniper, you bitch, where are you? I love you, you're my best friend. Literally my behavior with, like, everyone. Oh, permanent energy increase. Me with Nick and Fred. Where are you, you bitch? I hate you. I'm gonna push you down the stairs. Brackets, I love you. Please never leave. Alright, let's go to the bathhouse then. Less than 50 hours until my marriage. Ooh, nice. Here you go. A crystal rose, how splendid. If I am flattered that something so lovely would made you think of me. Hi, welcome to the bathhouse. Oh, it's you. Talk to Dozy. I'm going back to sleep. Just bestie things. Y'all think I should become a Netherling? The fact that you're even asking that question means that you've already started your journey. You've already made that decision in your mind, and now you're looking for an outside source to validate it. Zanny already adopted chat, true. Bruh. Bruh. Did you no one's safe when it comes to me. Why is that? The chat is not... Chato! You're not safe. Chat isn't safe. It never is, never will be. Alright, that should be good. Bruh, I hate that I picked up from Athena that fucking Chato thing. I picked it up from fucking Athena, that and Wild Dio. I need to have AP down the stairs. And yo, you without coffee makes you so spicy. I love it. Yo, Joe. Yo, Joe, thank you for the Arca Chaka. You without... I do have one coffee here and I'm sipping it, but I think it's decaf. I think those fuckers in the room, because they didn't label it, I think those fuckers in the room put decaf in here. Not gonna lie, these medical people I think are putting decaf in my coffee. I think these fucking medical people are doing that, literally. Am I allowed to say it's a violation of my human rights if they're giving me if they're putting decaf in my room? How could you betray the coffee gods? For real. Medical people? Oh, I'm like, I'm not in grippy sock jail, I swear. Pretty much, I'm getting like a checkup, because at like a little medical like place. No, it's, how do I put it? It's not like a spa. I don't know. It's like the name's not like in English, but like it's essentially like at a little medical center in the middle of nowhere, and like pretty much they're giving me like blood work and my heart and stuff like that. I have a heart condition, so like occasionally I have to get checked over like every 6 months. And it's like a health retreat. Yeah, it's kind of like a health retreat. It's literally like a health retreat. So I'm literally like getting like my blood work done and like having my heart checked and stuff like that. So it's a thing. Because I went a little longer than I should have, I figured I'd just get a full workup done.
just to like get my heart checked, because I have an arrhythmia that is a thing, and yeah, no. Nurses, oh, a heart patient, give him decaf, right? Oh, I thought you said you didn't have any at all, lol. No, but I think it's decaf. I have a very small cup with me. I have like a bit... This is my first coffee in like a day and a half. This is my first coffee in a day and a half. Like, when I tell you that I'm like sipping, it's a tiny baby cup they've given me. I've been fucking rationing it this whole time, right? Like, they have a limited... Like, it's a tiny little thing in the room. No, trust. Like, this is me on low caffeine. Like... Britt, you have been decaffeinated. How tragic. Thank you, Britt. But yes, I am fucking spicy because, like, listen, okay? Listen. I did the thing. Listen, I'm gonna be very real here, okay? You know, when everyone was like standing up and clapping for the doctors and the nurses and stuff, I stood up and I clapped for the doctors and the nurses. I was a good guy. I was a good boy. I did that. I did the bare minimum. Can they please give me some fucking coffee now? I did the bare minimum for you guys. I've showed a base level of appreciation. I need to get my heart checked as well every 6 months, but I'm not allowed to drink coffee. Get fucking good. Oh, it's that. Yeah, no. Do you think I'm going somewhere fancy? No. This is me, like, I have, like, a little room here for, like, 3 days, and then I'm going. Tell me gossip. I had something intriguing, Zander. Would you like to hear? Oh, tell me what other stuff Elise likes, actually. Bruh, but it's not Grippy Sock Jail, I swear. I'm not in Grippy Sock Jail. FSP haven't put me in Grippy Sock Jail yet. Maybe they will one day. Maybe one day they'll put me in Grippy Sock Jail, but not today. Not today. Maybe tomorrow or the day after. Yet, exactly. Exactly. Moral mushroom. A rare mushroom foraged in spring. Okay, good to know. And Brit, FSP Insider. Oh, trust me, the doctors are always telling me to drink less caffeine with my heart condition as well. I never listen to them. Good. Never listen to them. Never do. Never do. Never do. I do not like coffee, sadly. I need something healthier than a sugar-free Monster energy drink but stronger than tea. Right, well, don't worry. I will drink your coffee for you. I'll make up for the loss. It's like when you go to a... It's like that person that says, I know there are vegetarians out there, so I'm going to make sure to eat extra meat this week to undo any good they've done for the planet, you know? Oh, they needed glass. Where do we even get glass from? Oh, naturally formed glass. They'll make sure your padded room is nice. Honestly, I'm waiting. If it's not... Listen, if it's not the company that sent me to the to Grippy Sock Jail, then it'll probably be one of my friends. Which friend would send me to Grippy Sock Jail, though? That's the question. It wouldn't be Haka. Wouldn't be Vane. But I was going to be sent to Grippy Sock Jail. Which friend would send me? The old man. The old man. It would be the old man. It would so be the old man. Definitely the old man. That tracks. Now you said it, yeah. I enjoy the smell of coffee for some reason. I love the smell of coffee. I adore the smell of coffee. Smell of coffee is so good. I forgot to feed my animals. Oh well, there was food left in there from yesterday. It's fine. They can cope with the fact that I don't love them. It would be Haka, but it would be purely to fuck with you. They almost lost the with in that. Almost lost the with. Okay, but Haka would end up calling like Grippy Sock Jail on me, and then end up going and being taken himself. Freudian slip. Celine, again, stop coming to my house uninvited.
I'm here to pick up all the breath of spring you collected so that we can start the final count. Okay, I've got to run. Hope to see you at the festival.
Stop coming to my house uninvited, Celine. I don't know you. We're not friends. We didn't progress our relationship yet. Celine is being sus. Bro, Celine needs to realize that, like, you know, she needs to stop inviting herself to my house. Can I come to your house uninvited? You're already in my club. This is where I live. Besides, it's not like you are... But you know what? I don't like to think my netherlings came uninvited. I like to think they were kidnapped by each other to be here. Because that's what happened. Teehee. What are you... The hard eyes? What are you talking about? I don't have hard eyes. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't believe what you're saying. Whatever you're saying, I don't believe. I don't believe in it. I'm putting my clothes back on. See? Look at that. Boom. My clothes are back on now. Boom. Clothes are yeah. Not gonna lie though, the jacket without like the chains looks really good. All right, let's find someone to harass. I stumbled in one day and now I'm stuck like this. It's not a bad thing. Teehee. Teehee, you're stuck with me. The moment you've all been waiting for is here. It's time to announce the 3 people who turned in the most breath of spring flowers. In 3rd place... Zander, fuck you, bitch. Not too shabby. What do you mean 3rd place? 3rd place? Fucking scam. Fix. 3rd? 3rd? Like, I didn't even place... I got 22. Who got 2nd? Errol? Really? Bruh, he doesn't even have a job. Of course he got more than me. He doesn't have a farm to look after, this old raggedy man. His job's to sit in the museum all day. Of course he could find all those flowers. Bruh. Yeah, it's like someone going and... It's like someone going, oh, I completed this video game so much faster than you. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, Timmy. Because you're... Yeah, Timmy, because... Yes, Timmy, because your mother still subsidizes your existence, Timmy. And finally, in 1st place, Celine. Now, I'm just saying. Now, I'm just going to say this little conspiracy right here, right? I'm just saying. So I'm gonna say this. Hey, okay. Listen, Taylor. I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay. Listen, I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Beyonce should have won the Grammy, but no. I'm just saying, Josephine. I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay. Listen. I'm having a moment. Celine collected my flowers to hand them in. Right? I'm just saying. How do we know that she didn't keep any for herself? Where were the competition judges? Where were the invigilators? What was going on there? Nah, it's possible to beat her. You just need a lot. Nah, I don't believe it. I'm just saying. That's what I was thinking. Right? I'm just saying there's a reason we're not friends with her. Nah, thank you for the silver. Decaf Zanny would bring so much tea to the party. Decaf Zanny would need a ton of tea because he needs the caffeine. Logged in just in time for Zander to crash out. I'm just saying. I'm having that moment, right? I'm just saying, Celine's cheating. Celine is cheating. Celine is cheating. Okay? She is like a reality TV star. Okay? Please enjoy your prizes? No. You could win? Listen.
I can win by shoving 𝓂𝓸𝓾 down these stairs right here. A flower festival is cool now, but you know what'd be rad? A rock festival! Perhaps it would be popular with minerals and metals on display? You could even make everyone hunt for rocks to decorate the festival with. Whoa, that's such a good idea! I'm stealing March. He's mine. Hey, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thank you for the super. Hi, missing it here, and you, so I'm back to say hi. Hi. Welcome on in. I can tell you put some thought into this, thanks. Oh, actually, Errol stood right there. Oh, not Errol. Hayden. Hayden! I have a... There you go. That's grand of you. I appreciate it. There we go. And then... How are you doing, Juniper? Juniper, let's step away from this party, have some wine and bitch. It seems you had fun picking flowers. How lovely. Okay, don't even start with me. Don't start with me, Juniper, because I'll start asking you some very awkward questions about you and the doctor. Don't act like you and Valen haven't been eyeing each other like fresh meat for a while. Don't pretend, Juniper. Okay? Don't pretend. Let's not play. I don't play like that. I know, right? Does no one else get the impression that, like, Juniper and Valen have been, like, eyeing each other for the longest time? Because, like, whenever they interact, it's always, like, Juniper being like, have another glass of wine, darling. Unravel with me. And Valen being like, oh, I shouldn't, but I should. Like... What in the yowie? Oh ho ho! This will make a tasty snack for later. Thank you, Zander. Bro, I want the together so bad, right? Way to go, Zander. I wouldn't worry about challenging 𝓂𝓸𝓾. She's been taking first since she was Dell's age. Thanks for participating in the spring festivals, Annie. Oh, we're better friends now because of that. Not too shabby, Zander. I'm sure you'll place even higher next year. Here, have a ruby. Lovely. I can't resist anything with a little sparkle. It'd be nice if we could see other characters' relationships develop if we don't try and romance them. I would love that. It's very rare that games do that. I think it was Dragon Age Inquisition that had something like that, where... What was it? Iron Bull and... What's his name? Dorian would get together if you had them both in your party. And you ended up, like, having them both in your party and you didn't romance either of them. And you got to the late game with that. I kind of like that. I like little things like that. It was cute, right? Actually, did we water all of our plants? We did. Good for us. I would love a game where you could be a matchmaker. Bruh, someone has pointed out to me that 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is in Date Everything, and now I'm like, watch me not even know who he's playing, but immediately hone in on whichever character he's voicing. Watch me immediately do it. Dragon Age 2 has Fenris and Isabella hook up if you didn't romance them too. Fenris never makes it that far into the game without being romanced by me. Fenris is not allowed to be left on his own. I hope you get perms for Date Everything. I hope I get perms. Fucking hell. My days, it's the Get Perms challenge. Man. I hope the perms don't go the way of, like, the love and, like, the infold perms, honestly. We need glass. We're gonna have to get rid of. of the obsidian. No one wants the obsidian. We need the glass. There we go. One day, I dreamed a dream of getting perms. I dreamed a dream of getting perms when companies replied to emails. I dreamed that something never done. Yeah, literally. Just give me the like score of Les Miserables, but looking for perms. Not even gonna lie though, I have asked for perms for like one silly game, and I'm hoping we get perms for it. I've asked for perms for We Happy Few. I know, what is this, like 2018? Like, I know, it's so, like, it's to the point where the game isn't even like relevant now for We Happy Few, and it wasn't like even an amazing game to start off with. But low-key, I wanted perms for We Happy Few just because of the fact that, like, you know, because, like, a Britain banned gooning, I can, like, you know, it's like, oh, it's weirdly relevant now. I can make, like, a thing out of this. I'm like, oh, I can make this a bit. I can make this, like, a bit for a stream. It's like, silence, Gooner, take your joy. You guys see where I'm going with that. You guys see. Has the Gooning Police Squadron been formed yet? No. But they are putting pressure on American websites to age-gate all of their stuff as well. For, like... So, it's weird, because they're doing the thing where, like... where websites hosted outside of, like... the country, they're asking them to like make it so that anyone from within the country has to do an age verification with them as well, and I'm like, I don't want to do that though. I don't want to do that. I don't want to give my personal details to like whatever random ass site I'm on. Oh, bruh. Then again, I think it's going to hit some channels really, really hard when, like, the YouTube under 18 ban happens, like, soon. I think when the age verification... I think it's, like, in a week or something. I think it's going to hit some channels really, really hard when the under 18 ban happens. That's going to be rough. Like, fortunately, we chased all of the children out of Club Netherbrand with a pointy stick. But, like, some channels are going to have it really fucking rough. Like, really rough. Because that's, like, an entire stream of income just gone for a lot of people. I heard it's US exclusive. That's still really, really fucking rough, though. Because even with it being US exclusive, like, the big thing with, like, the big thing with, like, the reason a lot of channels target, like, a US audience is because the fact that, like, there are a lot of viewership that are like, kids. And it's a really easy way to, like, get a very high, like, you know, thing. It's a really easy way to play the numbers game. Well, I don't need to worry because I don't use a... They're also banning VPNs, but also at the same time, I don't need to worry because I'm Zander New Jersey brand. I'm Zander Soprano, who lives in New Jersey. I live in New Jersey, everyone. That's why I'm able to see the yaoi that's posted. I'm Zander New Jersey brand. Zander Soprano. Yeah, I'm... Tony. Why? Where's the something, Tony? Tony, this isn't like Mars lasagna, Tony. See? I'm Jersey brand. Jersey brand, welcome to the area. Why, thank you. Thank you. My intention is to immediately join the mob and get in on this thing of ours. Voltaire, thank you for the supply. Get out of my area. Why do we have so many New Jersey Netherlings? What the fuck? I'm seeing the chat be like, oh no, my area. Oh no, where I live. Bruh, why are there so many Netherlings from New Jersey? What the fuck? Is Club Netherbrand canonically located in New Jersey? Like, what the fuck? Jerseylings? What the fuck? What? They hate to see a bitch from New Jersey winning. Bro, is that why so many Netherlings get my Jersey Shore references? Wait, stuff is starting to make sense now. I am New Jersey streamer Zander Netherbrand Soprano. New Jersey. It's that and they're old? New Jersey Oompies. I am also from New Jersey. What the fuck? Is this going to be like the whole thing where... Okay. When I first started, I think it was like when I had like 10,000... When I had like 10,000 subs, like when I first started. When I first started, out of my first like 10,000 like subs, 2,000 were just from Bangkok, and I was like, why the fuck is that a thing? So I'm like, wait a minute, is this the new thing? Am I tri-state area streamer? Am I September 2030, or should I say September 2077? Thank you very much for the super. Get out of my tri-state hiss. Also, they ain't just from New Jersey, they from Staten Island, SFH. Teehee, tri-statelings. Tri-statelings. Can we just ignore Club Netherbrand's in New Jersey? Can we just ignore that Club Netherbrand's in New Jersey? Like how Gotham City is in New Jersey? Sure. Sure. Sure, nobody's from Staten Island. Oh, darling, thank you. Club Netherbrand's in Gotham. Bruh, I could not. I would go off on Batman if I saw him. I'm like, bruh, why are you rich and be... Bruh, what? But why are you not I'm just saying, you know what? You know what Batman could do? He could spend his money on revamping Arkham Asylum so that it was a state-of-the-art mental health care facility designed around rehabilitation, instead of being like a slum for supervillains. But instead... he spends bajillions of dollars to dress up in cosplay and beat the mentally ill. What does Wayne Industries even do to earn money? So, I actually know the answer to this one. So, Wayne Industries fundamentally is a technology company as well as a brokerage and stock holding company. So, fundamentally, Wayne Industries is based around 3 core points. It specializes in technological research and development, often used within military practice. However, with some of it being withheld specifically for Bruce Wayne, it works within technology and like different types of computing. On top of that, a huge part of it is land acquisition and renting out. So a big part of the income comes from owning land around Gotham and then renting that land out to the businesses that are already existing on it. So that's a huge thing as well. So part of it is being a tech company which owns a large amount of land and uses that. And a third thing is that it acts as a parent company for like other smaller subsidiaries, and then takes those companies' monies and essentially manages their stock. So a lot of the money from Wayne Industries isn't actually technically liquid. It's technically held in stock value as opposed to liquidity. So yeah, no, that's like that's a thing. That's why Batman can afford to go broke but then be rich the next week. Where's my car, Bruce? Where's my car, Bruce? Wayne Industries promised me an electric car by 2024. Where the fuck's my car, Bruce? I put down the down payment. So, like, the worst fucking type of company. I thought he inherited a lot from his parents. Well, yeah, they were the CEO, they were the owners of Wayne Industries. So fundamentally, the company itself is actually like what the parents owned. He inherited the company from his parents as well as their private earnings from the company. But the difference is that there's the family money, which is his, but also the company's money as well, which technically you're supposed to keep separate. But because of the fact that, like, technically what Bruce Wayne does would be considered embezzlement by, like, a court, because of the fact that he moves Wayne Industry money into his personal accounts and then uses his personal accounts to finance the Batman. So technically Wayne Industries financed the Batman due to the fact that their own money from the R&D is being used to develop things for his personal life, which is then not sold. So technically that would be corporate embezzlement if we're going deep into the mess. Technically he's committing white collar crime. What about Batman Incorporated? I mean, I love that I've started it. Okay, Batman Incorporated was just the collection of Batmans from different places in the world that technically were like subsidiaries of Batman. So if we're going into like the weeds, that's not actually like a company. That's just a bunch of people who have all sworn loyalty to like Batman and have agreed to go be Batman in their own countries. Like you've got, you know, Batman, like what is it? Like British Batman and like Mexican Batman and like, you know, like Italian Batman. Like he just decided to branch out and have a load of different Batmans. Which again is kind of a pyramid scheme, but let's not think about that part. That would necessitate the law applying to people with over 10 million net worth. Bro, I want to see Brazilian Batman. Brazil mention! Brazil mention! Brazil mention! Brazilian Batman! Brazil mention! Brazil mention! Brazil mention? That's kind of confusing. It's confusing as hell. The idea was that... I don't want to know how Filipino Batman got his money. I'm just saying. So technically all of the Batmen got given their stuff by Bruce. So if we're going into the Batman Incorporated storyline, Batman already selected like low tier, like quote unquote street level heroes that existed, and then essentially gave them bat tech and like souped them up to be the Batmen of their own country as a way to kind of like subsidiarize and outsource crime fighting, which, like, on one hand, great idea. On the other hand, like, you know, could be better. Because obviously, you know, he just does Gotham, so what happens when, like, you know, what happens when Britain needs Batman to solve its 14th stabbing of the day? You know, what happens then? I like that how they have an insert country, like in Marvel. Bruh. The Batmans, they're everywhere. Captain Chad. Influencer Batman outsourcing to other brands is wild. I mean, hell, when your brand's strong enough, you can turn around and get other people to do things for you, you know? But why do you think Zander Stage Productions is the dream? We're gonna outsource to a bunch of, like, little incubi. We're gonna gather a bunch of slightly less feral and potent incubi in one place and get them to try and replicate the Zander. Sorry, the thought of Filipino Batman actually makes me laugh, considering the amount of problems Filipino Batman will be trying to help flooding in city infrastructure. Not gonna lie, that's what regular Batman should be doing, but instead he decides to, like, just, I don't know, kiss the Joker. Tarnished gold greaves. Ooh, I like these. Tarnished. There we go. Actual question, super bat, yes or no? No, because it can... No. I know I'm going super down the comic book rabbit hole, so I'll pull myself out of it at some point in the near future, because I know I'm going super down the comic book rabbit hole. But also, super bat fundamentally defeats the entire fucking point of Batman. If we're talking about, like... Now, if we're talking about the ship, yes. If we're talking about the bit where Batman got Superman's powers for a bit, no. How's that? That's my answer. If you're using the ship name, if you're using that name for the ship, which I'm assuming you are now that I've looked at which chatter it is. It's the ship. There we go. I believe that. Yeah, no. Hey, bro, don't be offended. Don't be offended, nether Fujolings. You're safe here. You can't say no to a ship on Yowie Day. It's true. It's true. Today's the day that, like, I don't even know. Like, the Fade Eye thing. I want you guys to go out and share as much Yowie as your hearts are content to share. Your Fade Eyes, your Super Bats, your, what are some other good ones? Oh, your Nethergraves. Go do your thing. I don't think we need these rubies. Tarnished golden helmet. Ooh. Tarnished. Driven by the flame of ambition. Shut up. Shut up. Ups. Hut. Up. Sure. You op. Up, sure, you up. Hut up, sure, you op. That's it, I've changed the positions, you're bottoming now. Fine, I'm happy to take my penance. Seems like a perfectly fine comeuppance to me. Someone made a mistake in hiring me. The best mistake. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like, bruh. Not Japanesey in the slightest. Refuses to keep to the norms. Constantly trying to, like, push boundaries and limits. Is a little shit perpetually. Wants underwear as his first choice of merch run. Someone had the dumbass idea to be like, you know what would be great? This guy. This guy's a great choice. This guy right here. This dude. I don't even know why he's my Oshi TBH. What can I say? There's no accounting for taste. The Zunderwear goes down in history. I love the Zunderwear. I'm still so proud that we actually managed to make it, like, a thing. there was so much work that went into getting this underwear, like, to be a thing. So much work. And, like, I'm really glad that we managed it. Like, I literally cannot understate the amount of effort that went into, like, making, like, the Zunderwear and the 𝓂𝓾𝓻. The 𝓂𝓾𝓻 took an obscene amount of work. Like, we moved mountains to make that happen. The Netherlings moved mountains to make that happen as well once it was, like, out and about. And Nara Ryans, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, Nara Ryans. Mwah, thank you, darling. Heck, lovely to see you. Nya, Nara Ryans. Nya. He says, changing to his maid outfit. Nya. Gifted poggies, gifted poggies. The way I missed the birthday merch by 2 weeks, you'll get the chance to see those underwear again. You will. That's like an actual thing. You will get the chance to see his underwear again. Like, it's actually that position where there's a lot of demand, and I'm very happy for it. Okay, I'm actually willing to take us getting knocked out to find the next layer. Because we've been here before, and it's midnight, and we've got till like 1 AM. I'm willing to take us getting knocked out to find the next layer. Because the next layer we find is going to be the one with an elevator, and we need the elevator. We can't get to, like, the 79th floor. Like, one more floor, and we get exactly what we need. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The timer's counting down. Come on. Come on. It's got to be under one of these rocks. It's got to be under one of these rocks. There. There's a swirl. Is it in here? No! Too tired to continue. That's fine. We lose nothing for it. We just lose some energy the next day and we can get that back by eating. Yeah, it's fine. We get that back by having a little nom nom nom. I overslept. It's fine. We lose like an hour. We lose a couple of hours because of that. But that's fine because we've got the watering can and the watering can makes up for a lot of time. And we have a little less stamina, but we've got food to make up for it. And we've got the perk, which gives us food whenever we interact with our crop. So that's good. We got the chance of dropping food. So like, it's kind of just like a good comeback either way. There we go. My pair of Zunderwear actually broke a while back. Bruh, I've still got my Zunderwear. I didn't bring it on the trip with me because, not gonna lie, I didn't want to like bring it with me. But I've got my pair of Zunderwear. I found it in the end. But I'm hoping more. We can get, you know, we can get a Zunderwear for every day of the week. That's the plan. A Zunderwear for every day of the week. I don't even want this. Let's put it here. Get a pair of Zunderwear to be the flag on an eater bag. Perfect. $70, $80. So this will be another 14,000 tesserae, which with a little luck should let us do an even bigger crop next season. There we go. So that gives us, if we put this here, we'll drop all of these off as well. Oh, we'll keep one strawberry for ourselves. We'll specifically eat one strawberry. Perfect. when there's underwear reruns meant to be boxers, then probably boxers again, just because of the fact that it's like easier to like do a one-size-fits-all boxer than it is to do like other stuff. And even then, like, I can't be as precise in like all of the things as I want. I would love to do like a proper clothing run at some point, but I think that would need to be like a collaboration with an existing brand in order for that to work. And obviously that's like a very big undertaking, and we need to get a lot further. One of my dreams is actually to be able to work with like a brand on something like that, but obviously that's like far down the line. You guys know how much I love clothing and how fucking obsessive I get over like designing like stuff with like outfits or making stuff look a certain way, or, you know, being like, listen, this is like the clothing I want to be seen in, you know. I think that's like a big thing as well. I think that like I've always tried to be very consistent. Yeah, I think that's the word. I've tried to always be very consistent in terms of like what I want to be pictured wearing during like different merch runs and stuff like that, because like I hate the idea of it being like that sort of like classless, tacky, like Incubus quote unquote apparel, you know, like going through that, because like I feel like it's very easy when like if you give someone just like the topic statement of like, oh, Incubus apparel, it's very easy to make it like a very like, oh, this is what the Incubus wears in the doujinshi, and like just go from like there. But I wanted to go with something like always like, you know, classier and cooler. And it's something where it's like, you know, it adds an extra layer, I think, to me being an Incubus, where there is that level of like fancy to it as well, you know. I would pay a lot of money for a Zanny designed clothing line. Me at Yellow House in Japan, and the lady behind the counter going, we have a thing from Marilyn Manson coming in 2 weeks, you have to come back. And I'm like, but I won't be here in 2 weeks. And they're like, come back, it's from Marilyn Manson. Request for an emerald. Oh, I have one of those. I think Baylor's already drinking. There we go. Well, fancy that. And here I thought Errol was exaggerating. This emerald is superb. Thank you for fulfilling my request, Zander. Easy. That makes sense. You're a nobility after all. Yeah, exactly. But I think that it's like, it's very easy. Oop, bleh. I hit the mute button. I'm sorry. I think it's just very easy to get like carried away on stuff and like oversimplify things. I like stuff with like a little bit of extra like oomph to the design, you know. And that's why I always like am very particular about like the clothing stuff whenever I get the chance to like have a hand in it. You know, gift giving's a long-standing tradition in many cultures. That's to say thank you, Zander. Teehee. 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 I would also pay for a Zander design clothing. Like, listen, there's got to be a clothing company out there that wants to be like, hey, Zander, you're insane. Not gonna lie though, if I ever did get that opportunity, I'd go fucking full. I'd go full fucking Cruella on them. I would literally go like, yeah, what is this? Show me this. What is this? Fabrics. Can we get this color? Don't shoot the messenger, March, but your roots are showing. Ugh, I hope Are you not a natural red? I hope Vera's at the next Saturday market. Wait! He dyes his hair? Huh, thanks, Zander. I could turn this into something pretty nice. He dyes his hair. He's got the same... That means he must have the same hair as Ulrich. Excellent contrapposo. So, Ulrich. Thanks. I put a lot of work into my traps. Okay, I better make it for this week's real model. Clock, clock. I like your attitude, young lady. And what a lovely pose. You're giving so much wing. Now, Henrietta's such a dynamic model. Thanks for sharing this with us, Hayden. Seems awfully special to you. I've seen many animals grow up since I took the farm over, though it might be time to start sketching up some memories. When he's close to Vera, he says that a lot. Ooh. Thanks for talking some sense into me. You reminded me, I'm the sharing type, and drawing's more fun with friends. Besides, isn't that right, Zander? Yahaha! Ha! You absolute madman. You did it. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I know you're a coffee fan, so I've been experimenting since last time I saw Darcy at the market. Took weeks to get the flavor right. Now I've got. Do you really think when March is on his summer sprite, Zanny's paying attention to his hair? I'm sure some of you know that when I saw March's summer sprite for the first time, I broke a chair. I broke a chair on stream. So let's not play this fucking game, let's not play this fucking game. When I saw March on stream in his summer outfit, or was it his autumn outfit, I broke a fucking chair. I smashed a fucking chair. Alright, I ripped the arm clean off it and smashed the chair. Like, let's not pretend I'm something that I'm not, okay? It is what it is, I am what I am. I know what I am. Chat can confirm. A chair died when I did that. Why do I have to be born, like, why do I have to be, like, strong, but also, like, emotional? It doesn't work well. He loves cindery twinks. What can you say? Look, there's a type. It's a bit better unless, you know it. Rena whipped up some sweet heavy cream for us. Now a big generous ladle on top. Oh my gosh, it looks scrumptious. You're an artist, Hemlock. Cheers. Look at the cream blend with the coffee. It looks like a heavy mist over the mountains. Shut up, Celine. Now that's a pretty name. We'll call it Heavy Mist. So, what do you think, Holt? Can't talk. Too busy drinking. Not even a pun. Now that's a first. Heavy Mist, an alcoholic drink that means coffee, liqueur, and sweetened cream. Teehee. DM me the clip, I need to save it. Teehee. What can I say? March was existing. March was there, existing, you know? You know, we're kind of at the point where I'm pretty sure we can just buy all of the stuff we need. Let's just buy like 5 grand of ingots, and then we can just whip that up into what we need. Because, like, we're making enough tesserae from our strawberry crop that we can actually be a little bit, like, wasteful with our finance now. Unfortunately, we've built our business too well that the town of Mystria now just is forced to overadapt. Adapt. That's what, 2 or 3 chairs Zanny's broken? 3. If you want to know what I've broken on streams, 3 chairs, 1 table. 3 chairs, 1 table, 1 plate, 1 cup, and the bondage teacup. Oh, and I folded a baking tray one time. But then I unfolded it, so that's fine. The baking tray doesn't count because I folded it and then I unfolded it. Okay, we just need to get like 4 more of these and then we can build an extra thing. And the ice tray wasn't like me breaking something on stream. That was just me trying to take ice out from the ice tray and it broke. There we go. Sometimes things break in the line of duty.
Never letting Zanny in the kitchen ever again. This isn't even me in the kitchen. This is just me doing streams. I break stuff when I do streams. The problem is I'm emotional and I'm loud and I'm big and I do things and I'm like very, you know, passionate about stuff and my netherlings and all of that, right? So then when it turns around and turns into like, you know, the problem is that like I'm not a little twinky guy. I've got some size to me. That's the problem. Like Twunk Zanny is there. So the thing is, when you get a little worked up and excited about stuff, when you're not like a little twinky guy, suddenly you're doing damage to all the things that are around you, and you know, suddenly you're like you're smashing stuff that you're breaking the house down. It happens, okay? It happens. The curse of the twunk, exactly. There we go. In your defense, one of the chairs broke. One of the chairs you broke, it was you and someone else. When was that? I remember it was the one where I stretched during the stream and the back came off the chair because I put too much pressure on it. Kim, Zanny can't be tamed. I can't be tamed. I can't be tamed. Was Miley Cyrus type beat? Oh. You know what? We are dragging this town into the 21st century with our industry. The 3D musical chairs, that was because Gale sat on my fucking lap. That was because he threw... I didn't even count that one. I didn't even see that as me, because Gale, like, threw himself at my lap and just went ass first, and it broke the chair. Like, I was already in that motherfucking chair. And, like, oh, it was like, oh, let me just jump my ass in. Like, my days. We need that. We need that. Okay. No, I didn't break it. Gale broke it. That was Gale. That wasn't me. That was Gale. I'm actually putting the full blame. I'm putting the full blame. Now, here's the coinage. There we go. Perfect. Thornvine. Oh, that's... Nope. Too much cake. The cake was too much. Alright, we'll finish this day and then we'll start winding down. Because I said originally at the start of the stream, I'm only going to go for like an hour. I'm only going to go for like, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm like, bitch, it's already like almost 3 hours I've been going. What can I say? Oh, wait. Elise, I need to gossip with you. Tell me the latest gossip. Tell me what Ireland loves. What's his deal? Golden cheesecake. Ugh, I hate that he has the same taste as me. I hate he enjoys the same foods I do. Why is that allowed? Striped long sleeves, sneakers. Mid-clothes. Understandable, it happens. What can I say? Tsundere Twinks. I have 130... I have 130 iron ore? Or not iron ore, gold ore? Cheesecake, strawberries, cheesecake. What can I say? The dude loves cheesecake and he loves strawberries. The guy likes what I like. He's got good taste. Might as well spend the next 0 minutes making these. What else do we need to make? I don't think we have anything that... We've got the sword. We've got... What do we have? We've got the sword, the net.
Everything's gold except the axe and the hoe and the fishing rod. Okay, the axe, hoe, and fishing rod need to be made. So let's make the axe. Let's make the axe, because it's all free to make as well. So, quick axe make. 1 axe. Oh, and it's lightweight as well. 1 hoe. Our blacksmithing's going up so high. 1 fishing rod. And I suppose we can just sort of sell the rest. Since we got the axe, hoe, and fishing rod as well. Yeah, we've got everything. Bro, we've got, like, everything. Might as well change the order in the inventory then. We blacksmith maxing? Kind of. I don't mean to blacksmith max, but I guess it's just what happens when you're pursuing March. Actually, do you think March would appreciate some gold ore? Let's find out. A gold ingot? Now this is something I can actually use. He loves gold! Wait, does this flaming creature love gold? I was about to call him a flaming homosexual, and I'm like, wait, he's not a homosexual. Wait a minute. Right. Well, he's about to get spoiled by getting a gold ingot every day. Zanny, Netherlings. That is us. We are Zanny in the Netherlings. Buying our way into a man's heart. Well, it's either that or, you know, you could... I mean, you can buy your way into someone's heart. Or you could buy their heart. Though I think that's organ trafficking if you do it the second way. Okay, now we need to... Or we kidnap them. Don't kidnap people and take their organs. They need those. Can't do anything in the club, right? It's like that bit in Cyberpunk where the Ripper doc tells the person that they're worth more in pieces than as a person. I think it was in Phantom Liberty. But there's just like the line randomly like thrown in there where it's like, listen, I don't want to buy you. You're worth, the parts of you are worth more than you as a person. And I'm like, oh no. There we go. Stonks. But houses and copper wire, those are the... Oh, yeah, no. Houses and copper wire don't count. Okay. Okay, so this is what you do. Okay, let me give you guys a tip for whenever you go out to eat. Okay? So, whenever you go out to eat, right, order whatever you want. Order whatever you want. Like, you know, whatever food you want when you go out to eat. Make sure you do. Have a really good meal. Make sure you enjoy everything. Don't worry about price, whatever, right? Then what you do is once you're, like, you know, once you've eaten and you've done your thing, find out what the bill is, get the bill, and then open your phone and then go on, like, a gambling site, right? Usually, like, roulette or something like that, okay? And then just put whatever the cost of the meal was on, like, black or red, your choice. And then if you win, you pretty much just win back your money doubled, so you get the meal for free. So you essentially get everything back on, like, a coin toss. And then you can just be like, oh, the meal was free. And you kind of just have the chance of, like, gambling to get it back to be nothing, right? Pro tip. But what if you lose? You win some, you lose some. I mean, then again, lose at gambling? Don't be ridiculous. No one loses at gambling. Lose at gambling? What do you mean? If you lose at gambling, then just gamble again until you win. That's the golden rule, right? Father's so smart. See? Wait a minute. I'm now realizing the symbol at the top of the screen might be a hint as to whether or not you need to beat all the monsters to move on to the next level or not. Nice. Smart. Yeah, do you see how... it might be cut off because of how I've trimmed the screen, but, like, next to where it says, like, the floor that you're on, it has, like, usually a little mining symbol or a little dragon or something like that, right? I don't know if that means that, like, you need to beat the enemies there to get to the next floor, or you need to mine to find the next floor. I don't know. It's cut off for us, yeah. It's a very small symbol, so, like, it's very easy to miss. But, like... I don't know. I want there to be, like, a hint for you to know whether or not you need to keep mining and burning through your stamina, or if the next part of the level's locked behind beating some enemies. That would make sense. Yeah, right? Sorry, the reason... Okay, so the reason the screen's, like, a tiny bit trimmed is because of the fact that I'm only doing, like, one screen right now, so I don't have my 2 monitor setup, because obviously I just have my laptop. So I can't see the chat unless I trim Mystria slightly, so I have to trim Mystria a tiny bit. So my OBS view is actually sat behind my actual, like, gameplay, so I can see the bottom of OBS to make sure the stream is still up and running, but not actually what I'm doing on screen, so I have no idea. But I can see the chat because I've made you guys on the right side of my screen, so I've literally got, like, the bare minimum visuals I need to, like, stream, and I'm like, you know what, this counts. This counts. I can't see fucking shit, but it counts. Like, let me hit you. There we go. Perfect. And then the Incubus always finds a way. Honestly, there is no way for me to, like, not find a way to stream to you. I will find a way. Even if I have to do it off an LG smart refrigerator or, no, a Samsung smart refrigerator, I'll do it. But every time you're on screen, sexy back plays. I'm bringing sexy back. Them other boys, they don't know how to act. I mean, that face when Justin Timberlake got pulled over for a DUI. And the first thing he said to the cop was, "Do you know who I am?" And then the cop still ticketed him for DUI and brought him into the station. and he had to miss like some of his tour. I remember that, right? The worst thing you can fucking say to a cop is, do you know who I am, when they pull you over. You can't do this to me, I'm famous. That's like the worst fucking thing you can say. Don't say that. That's like the stupidest fucking thing you could say. Don't do that. As a Janet Jackson fan, deserved. Fair. Also, Britney fans, I'm sure, find some level of justice there. This keeps happening, but we get adjacent to the end. This keeps happening when we keep getting to floor 79. And then have, like, no idea whether it's getting late. And it hits it's getting late. We have been spending forever getting to floor 79. And not quite being able to make it to floor 80. Like, that is, like, a trial of our existence. We cannot, for the life of us, make it to floor 80. Proud to say I made it to floor 80. I think it's luck. I think it's luck on that run. We have to just not spend too much time on the earlier floors. And then when we get to, like, floor 80, we need to make sure. Love your music. Hit me, baby, one more time. Iconic. Iconic time in the 2000s. Bruh, we need to bring 2000s back. We need to bring back Girl Pop, Juicy Couture, all of that. There was a time. I fainted on the stairs to my farm. Oopsie. Emperor, thank you for the super. Me, I have fans? What? Right? There you go. It's happened. You've done it. You've finally made it. We've hit the point where you have fans. It's been done. I overslept. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to drop a save here. And we'll call this our lovely little wind down point. And I will take us back over to the Zatsu room. Over to here. And actually, you know what? I'm taking us to a classic room. Check out this one. Check out this little classic Zatsu room. Here you go. Hey, this is a fucking throwback, isn't it? This is a throwback, right? Right? This is an old one. This is old. Old, right? Hey, you remember this room? Remember this old place? This old home away from home? The old bar, right? The little booth, right? You guys remember that? Where are we? I've never been here before. This was the 1.0 room. This was when I first started. This was where little Zanny began, right? It's the downstairs of the club. It's the little place where we let in the regular patrons, you know? The old room, right? It's fun to sometimes swing down here where it all started. I'm looking forward to having some more rooms as well. I feel like just having different types of Zatsu rooms is really cool, you know? It is where it all started. It's kind of crazy. I like it here. Wait, some Netherlings have never seen the bar. It's true. It's been like 3 months since I hit my 2.0. It's been like 3 months since then. There are some Netherlings here that might have never seen the bar before. It's a classic. But yeah, no, this is the bar. This is where I started off with the 1.0 with our little shoestring budget when we started and all that. Can we make you background assets? Of course. Of course. You can make me whatever assets you desire. I would love to. But yeah, this is like, that was the bar. This is where we are nowadays, though. This is the nowadays, like where the little lights behind me swing and the little sleeping Netherling breathes on the bed. Like, this is the modern place. This is the upstairs. This is my place above the bar. So yeah, if you guys ever want to make a room for Club Netherbrand, go for it. I'd love that. Oh, goodness. But with that, thank you all. Was it 3 weeks ago? No, it's been a while. With that, thank you all for joining me for some Fields of Mystria. I'm alright, I'm doing good, and thank you all. This was fantastic. I will be back on Tuesday, so I'll be gone the next 3 days. Do look after yourselves, look after each other, take care. I, of course, will come back to you as quick as I can, but until then, I have been Zander Netherbrand, and you have been my dear, sweet, wonderful, charming, brilliant, fantastic, beautiful Netherlings. And I'll see you all far, far sooner than you think. So until then, stay comfy, stay cozy, and look after one another. Because while I'm not here, I'm going to need you guys to keep an eye on one another. And as I said, remember, while I'm gone, okay? While I'm gone, okay? Ryzar's in charge, okay? Don't let him burn anything down. You're all in charge of each other, but also like go make sure Ryzar's okay and all that, and do the thing. I'm gonna be gone for a few days, so go. Until the next, I'm gonna go give you guys to Ryzar for a bit. So with that, bye-bye, darling. Mwah. Sleep tight. Look at the neon. The neon's just classic. The see you in your dreams, my sweet mode. Look at that. Look at that. It's just classy. It's just fucking classy. Just like you. All right, get out of here.